Jeremy Wacksman, gamertag is the Boilermaker.
Nice, Purdue.
Boilermaker?
Yeah.
So what are we going to take a look at here this morning?
We're showing off Lode Runner, never before seen to the world, announced here at CES.
Now
It's now loading. Completely brand new, reinvented for Xbox Live Arcade from Tozai Games, who owns the game, on its 25th anniversary year. So here's Lode Runner. It's the game you remember, but completely reimagined for the 360. They even take you through the history, gamography, from back in '83 when it got its start. You can see the version you might have played back in the day, all the way up through the mid-'80s, through the Famicom generation, first third-party Famicom game, all the way up through today. We'll show off a little single player. 3 modes: Journey, which is what you remember, classic mode, level to level. Hang On, which is a survival mode against enemies. And then they added up 48 puzzles, which are kind of a lot of fun to solve. Take you through Journey so you can see. There'll be 16 stages, each with 4 to 5 levels each, as it loads. And you can see it's a classic 2D game, but it's done in 3D for the next generation. And it's the mechanic you remember, right? Chasing down gold, avoiding the bad guys. And the polish in this game is just great. The slight rotation, the backgrounds. And the best part is, you can do this single player, or you can do this co-op, locally or over live. 2 of you on the same screen, chasing down the same gold. You each got to get to your own goal. And they did some really neat things like going level to level. So if I'm going to go exit, I don't actually exit the board. I actually progress through a little puzzle, picking up little extra guys as I go. You can see the backgrounds and the transitions are just really nice and smooth, even for this early build. It just looks great. And it's the Lode Runner you remember.
We haven't given any sort of release dates or anything yet,
Nope,
is that correct?
Nope, we're nothing yet.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Show off a little hang-on mode, just to see a different mode of this. This is the first single-player survival mode. How long can you go against the clock? They're going to throw increasing bad guys at me. You can see a different level here, right through the outdoors. And I can usually get through a couple, but as I say that. So, and then we'll show you guys puzzle mode, which is kind of fun. 48 different puzzles you can solve, and you're doing it against the clock as well. That was not wise. 5.
You got some stick skills there, Jeremy.
I've been playing it for a day and a half. So.
Oh, this is going to be addictive.
Yeah, it's I can't put this game down.
It's puzzle and it's...
Yeah, well, and they did a great job, right? They gave you the game you remember without messing around with it, and then they also gave you a lot of new games that are fun, that are just built on the Lode Runner, right? So we go into puzzle mode. There's 48 puzzles, and they start really simple, right? And it looks gorgeous, right? And it's like, how do I get out of the box? And how quickly can I do it?
Oh, that's cool.
Right, and then they get incredibly complicated as they go. And the other thing, which we don't have in the build to show, but there's going to be, so we talked about local or live, 2-player co-op, 2-player journey, and then they have a last man multiplayer, which is kind of a game of tag. 4 players. So they did a 4-player Lode Runner multiplayer.
Nice.
That's cool. So, right, you've got the game you want, you've got, all the modes you want, and they just had a lot of fun with it. So we're really, really psyched with Lode Runner. We're psyched to be able to announce it at the show, and hopefully you guys are excited too.
What else are you talking about?
Sure, yeah. We also brought down a couple other great upcoming games, as I'm sure everybody knows already. We brought down Brain Challenge from Gameloft, our brain training game coming out soon.
Cool.
Brought down Omega 5, this week's Arcade Wednesday release, along with Tron, right? Side-scrolling shooter from Hudson and Natsumi. Brought down Poker Smash, coming out pretty soon from Void Star Creations. Fantastic, innovative poker meets match 3 game. And then we brought Rez. Everybody knows Rez.
We might need to take a look at that. You showing that?
Yeah, we can jump into Rez. Showing off Q Entertainment's latest Xbox Live Arcade creation. I think just a few people are getting excited about Rez. So
Yeah.
Rez HD, Rez Standard, tutorial demo, traveling mode, which beginners you can't die. You can unlock score attack after you get through the mode, and then base mode is here. 4 areas. 5th is unlocked when you beat the game. And if you guys remember Rez from back in the day, starts simple and just gets really immersive. Starts with a simple beat, and you got to start adding to it. And I'm going to show off my inability to play Rez for all of you.
And they actually, you were the body model for this, I heard, Jeremy.
Thanks, Chris.
You wear that suit all the time at work, so.
Well, you know, Tony wore the Pac-Man suit, so I had to wear this one.
Tons of people looking forward to Rez.
Absolutely, and you know, it's so great to bring it in widescreen and high def audio.
It looks really good.
5.1 surround, enhanced visuals, right? Just gets more immersive. But as you get going, you can see, you know, you're timing your shots with the beats and the music.
And this was soon, but again, we haven't made any announcements regarding dates for Rez.
Hugh just talked about how it's coming soon,
right?
And for 800 points, and so you can see it's really close to done.
This is really fun too.
Well, and it's just so highly anticipated. I mean, I think we're glad to finally be able to get it out for fans. Move to the side. Whoa, that's not going to be good.
All right, well, thank you, Jeremy, very much for spending some time with us to look at some of the new arcade games upcoming.
Absolutely, man. Happy to show them off.
All right, take care.
Enjoy.